The Pet Project, brought to you by Baldwin Subaru.
Welcome back. We are joined by Sherri and James Johnson with Lola and Friends, Bunny Rescue of South Mississippi, to tell us about giving a cute little bunny a forever home. And we have two cute little bunnies with us this morning. Who are these guys?
This is Otis, and this is Rebel.
Supposedly, well, hi, Otis and Rebel.
This is his girlfriend, and they like to be bonded. So when you get them spayed and neutered, which is super important,
yes.
Then you can bond them. They like to be in pairs, and that way it keeps them company. So they're great pets. You know, they make great pets. You can litter box.
Sure you spay and neuter.
Yeah, spay and neuter. That's the most important, especially with bunnies. They can multiply so quick. There's a big issue here in the city. Ourselves, the local rescues, the Jefferson SPCA, we've been trying to clear the parks in the city of all the dump bunnies. And the Jefferson SPCA, they have bunnies themselves at Jefferson Feed that's up for adoption, but they have a great program for the people in Jefferson Parish, or maybe even outside of that. Just contact them where they'll spay and neuter your bunny under a Fixer Rabbit program, which is very, very important. And it'll stop a lot of these bunnies that's being born and bred and dumped in the city, the parks especially.
Yeah, you know, we're showing some video here of the bunnies from Lafreniere Park.
Right.
Y'all rescued.
Bunnies. We have them.
You have those bunnies, those ones that are right there.
That's us.
How many did you rescue from the park?
Oh.
That was 9. That litter by itself was 9.
But in total, you were telling me it could be up to about 100.
Oh yeah,
now.
between us and Jefferson SPCA and then the local Bun Again Rescue, we've probably over 100. I know 40 to 50 babies alone. So, and that's not including the adults and the other bunnies throughout the city.
So part of the issue is folks aren't getting their pets spayed and neutered. Another part of the issue is that folks are dumping these bunnies. Are they just not realizing the responsibility that goes into a bunny?
Bunnies are a lifetime commitment. They live as long as dogs and cats do. And you know, and when you put a bunny out saying, oh, I'll just let it go out in the woods and be free, you're setting up food. All it is food.
Yeah, they can't live in the wild. They're domesticated. They're not the same species as a wild bunny. People think they are. They say, oh, the wild bunnies, let's just let mine go. But getting back to that, they're super expensive pets because they're exotic. But if they're spayed and neutered and they have the right diet, they're not a super expensive pet. They're a great pet.
What do they need? If somebody is watching and says, well, I want to help out, I'd love to have a bunny, what would you tell them? What do they need to have?
A good brand of pellet and Timothy hay all the time. That's basically it. And a litter pan. Spay and neuter, and you basically have a pretty good pet. As long as you...
Can they roam around the house like a dog or cat?
Yes.
Sure they can.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
I have a big 16-pounder right now.
Yeah, they like to chew cords. They'd have a blast in here, so you have to watch the cords. But if a single bunny is spayed and neutered, sometimes they do chew. But when you get them bonded and get a pair, they tend to keep each other company. So
And it's no more. It costs no more to have 2 than it does 1.
Right.
They use 1 litter box. They use one water bowl, and they use 1 food bowl.
Really?
So
they're fine to share.
Yes, they love to share.
Just maybe a little more of those pellets that they like.
Yeah.
What do you give them for snack? Like, what's a bunny treat? Is it carrots, like you might think?
Oh, Bugs Bunny gave them a bad name.
Yeah. They can have
Only
carrots.
a little bit.
Like one small piece a week. Green leaf lettuce, romaine lettuce, cilantro. Iceberg lettuce is not good for bunnies, of course. It's
not
just
good for us.
Yeah.
It's going to give us.
But they can have strawberries. They can have blueberries. Like she said, carrots on 1 or 2 small pieces a week.
Okay.
Not Bugs Bunny.
And then they sell treats that's safe for them to eat also.
Oxbow is a very good brand.
Anything from Walmart for bunnies is bad. So remember that. If you have to buy stuff from Walmart for your bunny, it's not suitable for your bunny. So that's where a lot of issues come in.
Go to a pet store is what you'd suggest?
Either online or go to PetSmart or Petco and find a good brand pellet and a good brand of Timothy hay. So the hay keeps their teeth down. And it keeps them healthy. It keeps their little digestive system moving because they're not like a cat. Even though they clean themselves constantly like a cat, they can't throw up like a cat. So
they can't regurgitate.
If they ingest it, it has to come out, and they'll tend to get, it's called GI stasis, where they get blocked because of the hair. So
Gotcha.
They have to continuously eat, and giving them a bad diet kind of upsets their digestive system. So just a good brand of pellet and Timothy hay all the time, a litter box. Spay and neuter. Spay and neuter is the
neuter.
biggest
Spay and neuter is a
issue.
big deal.
The
Really
s-
big deal, you said, because they can be making litters of bunny every
Yes.
28 days.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
and the city has a huge problem with dump bunnies. They're everywhere.
So if you would like to help with that problem, thankfully we have organizations that are helping to rescue those bunnies and then help you get set up so that you can take one into your home. Where can folks go to get more information about you guys?
We are on the internet.
Lola and Friends, Bunny Rescue of South Mississippi on Facebook.
Okay.
They can contact us there. We have tons of bunnies up for adoption. All our bunnies are spayed and neutered. They can also contact the Jefferson SPCA here locally at Jefferson Feed over on Central Avenue.
Okay.
They have bunnies. They help us out. We kind of work together. So any bunny that's adopted is a great thing, no matter where it comes from. There's a local rescue bun again that has bunnies. So they don't have to come to Biloxi. We do want them to come to Biloxi. We have around 80 to 90 bunnies.
We have y'all's.
And we're in New Orleans, so we may end up with more bunnies before we leave the city.
Well, thank you so much for helping the bunnies that you have already, and hopefully we've got a few folks who are ready to adopt. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much.